Hey, Eddie here, and we're in Greece again, Santorini. And this is this little hotel workout that you can do. This body weight flow number 2. We're going to do 100 reps total. So we're going to do forward lunges, lower body. Then we're going to do A-frame, upper body. Then we're going to do bear plank, which is core. And then we're going to do double straight leg stretch, Pilates style. And then we're going to finish with a little bonus, plank jacks, which is a little bit more than 100 reps, but it's just a tiny little bit of cardio just to get you woken up. Should take about 5 minutes if we do this correctly. All right, so starting with the forward lunge, you're gonna reach your hands up, and then as you exhale, draw your elbows in towards your rib cage, shoulders down, chest up. Your lats should be engaged, feet about hip width apart. You're gonna step out and drop. So basically on this one, you just wanna keep it pretty straightforward. I'm dropping my knee over the ankle, 1. I'm staying hip width apart, number 2. Keeping my chest up, spine tall, chin level, etc., etc. Then from here, if you want a little more detail, instead of striking on the heel, you want to hit the middle of the foot. So it's almost like you're dropping down. And then you can exhale. More advanced, you can pick up the pace, keeping your elbows in, lats engaged. Regression would be you could just keep it a little shallow. Maybe just work on getting to the middle of the foot, keeping your feet on those train tracks, about hip width apart, or the letter H. And then once you got it, just start to lower down a little bit more. So your knee is just gonna hover above the mat, just like that. You can relax the hands, but keep your lats engaged. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to the knees, hands go straight down. From here, you're going to drop back into child's pose, lift up the knees so your hips stay low and then pull forward. So basically, you're on the balls of the feet. You're using to push with the feet, kind of pull with the hands, finishing in plank position. More advanced, you can go a little bit quicker. Regression would be you could drop to the knees first, then pull into plank. Knee drop, child's, plank. Still keeping the hips low. When you hit your plank, basically, all of the alignment cues. Shoulders over the wrists, you're going to squeeze the core. Keep your spine long, and you want to look about 3 to 4 feet in front of your mat. You really want to drive with the balls of the feet. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And from here, just going to turn your hands straight in, get high on the balls of the feet like so, and you're going to drop your head towards the floor. So basic cue on this one is that you want your hands or your fingers to be kind of facing towards one another, and you can drop your head, crown of the head, all the way to the mat. High on the balls of the feet. Your elbow is going to track slightly outward. Regression would be keep it shallow. Perhaps just working on getting that head to lower down a little bit. And then once you're good to go, and last 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to finish on our backs. Pilates style. Pilates stance. You're going to lay flat, knees, feet slightly forward to the knees, both legs go straight up. You point the feet, make a diamond underneath the sacrum. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, head and shoulders lift off the mat. Keep your core engaged. You're going to inhale, lower, exhale up. You want to keep your legs lengthy and imagine a seat belt wrapped from the front to the back. Head and shoulders lifted. Think of drawing your abs in and up, and then use the breath, because the breath is your friend. Regression, you start to get gas, just drop the head back. Still think of having that seat belt around the core, abs draw in and up. And then once you're ready to go, you can head and shoulders lift, stay here. More advanced, Hands can go behind the head. You still want to keep your lower back pressed to the mat. Your hips point towards the rib cage. And then most advanced, you can reach back. Biceps in line with the ears. Only go as far as you can keep your lower back on the mat and your hips to the rib cage. Last 5, 4, 3, moving with grace, 2, and last 1. Little bonus round. Hands are going to come out in front. Start like this, hands over the shoulders, and then you're going to step back into plank position, feet together, and just here. So these are plank jacks. Just keep your core tight. Shoulders draw down the back, and think light. So I'm keeping my core tight, and thinking about my feet being light, soft, bend in the knee, so it's not too rigid. Regression, you can tap, just to get the feeling down. And then once you got it, maybe start small, and then expand. And time. Alright, last little thing. Finishing downward dog, just to add on to the yoga flow from the first circuit. Right foot's gonna step between the hands. You're gonna reach up, warrior 1. Just 3 breaths. That's the first one. Second one is you can send the hand forward, just to square the hips and shoulders. And then you can reach up. Option to look up. Open up into warrior 2. Again, just 3 breaths. Knee over the ankle, shoulders stacked over the hips. And rather than pinch the shoulder blades together, just kind of let them separate. You should be able to look down and see your big toe. Windmill your hands down. Step back, lean forward. Modification for chaturanga, you can drop to the knees, lower down halfway, inhale up. Look at the ocean. Tuck the back toes. Left foot step forward. Reach up. Just 3 breaths. To help you with your technique on warrior 1, you can send the right hand forward. Help square the hips and shoulders. Reach back up. Back legs engage. Knees over the ankle. Option look up. And then open up into warrior 2. You see it from the back, I'm trying to get my heels in alignment. My shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders over the hips, not too far forward or too far back. And then think of your hips going slightly towards the sternum. Windmill the hands down. Your full chaturanga, you're going to hinge forward, lower down halfway, look 3 to 4 feet in front of the mat. Elbows go towards the hips, maintain, inhale up. Option to lift the back thighs. Drop the knees. Sit it back. All right, until next time.